I wanted to just kind of come on here and share a little bit about some of the things I've been journaling because you never know. I mean, the universe really is a mystery, and the funny thing is, even in like, it's not funny, but the beautiful thing is, even in great transformation, when the outer material reality changes around us, we are perfectly safe. So, that's one of the things that I wanted to mention, just so people are calm, you know? Um, like, so basically, I want to talk about how we all exist in one world, even if it feels a lot of the time and is very useful to see the world as different worlds and different spheres and stuff like that. Um, you know, and I think that seeing things with the art of separation is almost like something that's a bit of a lost art for some, and for some it's maybe a little too much practiced. So for some people, there's so much of one love, one world that they can't even get the edge to like ask for more money at their job because they feel bad asking for more money. And for some people, it's there's so much separation that they literally think that because that they won a bunch of wars and they conquered, that they own the world and that they can just do whatever they want with whoever they want, and that they're just king of the world. King of the world. You know? So, we talk a lot about communion, but what is communion really? Well, in Christianity, communion is you drink the wine that represents the blood of Jesus Christ, given as the offering that purifies the soul, and you eat the bread, the unleavened bread that represents his body that nourishes you because it's the planes of existence, which is the same thing um, as my energy. So, because my middle name is Lee, so it's my middle name literally means the planes of existence, which basically means that like no matter what reality I'm in, I'm always anchored because of the planes of existence. So lately I've been thinking, when I eat bread, am I eating like a false universe or something? Am I consuming like false past universes? So I try not to eat bread too much because you know that intuition is kind of there. And I think that when we realize how powerful we are, then we become, it's like Spider-Man, right? With great power comes great responsibility, right? So you don't just want to like go crazy blind, you know, with a samurai axe and like go wild. Like, you know, you want to maintain cleanliness. Absolute cleanliness is absolute godliness, which means that you're one with that, with your source and with all. So that's kind of the main thing. It's just keeping it pure, you know. A lot of times I think people, we get this whole grass is greener on the other side mentality, right? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the lakes and the rivers you're used to. I know you're going to have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. TLC. you know? So, yeah, I think, it's cool to like want to be a traveler and want to see all the places and have all the experiences. That's fine, right? But I think that it doesn't mean anything, you know? People say that it makes you more educated or well-rounded and all that stuff, but I don't really think that it does. I think traveling is one of those things that, so I had a period where I was that person, right? Guilty. I was that person. I wanted to travel. I wanted to go down like Christ with Sophia to the depths of the muck, to the hardest thing, and I wanted to bring heaven down. And I did my best. Um, so I don't really know what I'm saying other than eventually traveling becomes, it loses its shimmer because you realize that you're actually the terrain, you are the quest, and you are the arrival point. Yeah, because when you choose the spiritual path in life, it means that you aren't afraid of the world ending. You aren't afraid of death. You aren't afraid of the government. You aren't afraid of anything. And when you lose your fear, you also lose your false desire. Because a lot of times, desire comes from fear. If I don't do this, then this, so I want this. Or if this, not this, then I want this. So those desires are actually rooted in a manifestation of an inner hellscape, a chaos zone. Just pure unwanted suffering and pain. If you have the desire because you want to avoid something else, it means that that's not an authentic desire. Right? And we could talk on and on about desire, but they made great aerobic dance videos in the 80s with like sexy crotch shots and spandex. It's for that. We don't need to talk about it. Right? You know what I mean? So all that is to say, it's one world. It's all one world. We're all here. And I think the best thing to say about it is that, okay, if you have like a memory of being in a different world and then you died there and came to this world, welcome home, fam. Who knows, right? Welcome home, fam. I know that it's better here. You are alive, therefore you didn't die. Period. You rock star. Okay? So, So yeah, it's all one world. I love you all. I hope you're having an amazing moment, and I'll see you in my